In 1909, the preeminent African-American scholar, W.E.B. Du Bois, advanced the idea of an Encyclopedia Africana, a comprehensive and authoritative compilation of knowledge about Africa, about its people, and about the history of their displacement to the New World.
From Angola to Zambia, from my home in Ashanti to the world of the Zulu people, Du Bois had in mind a definitive work that would hold the entire story. For 90 years, Du Bois's dream occupied African and African-American academics. A noble idea, and necessary. Yes, they saw it that way too, but it remained a dream.
Until now. Two important developments have made it possible for Du Bois's dream to be realized. First, the explosion of African and African-American studies. Information about the peoples of Africa and their exploitation has dramatically enlarged the realm of scholarly knowledge. 40 years ago, a determined effort was begun to assemble the whole story of Africa, from ancient times to the present, and add to it the more recent chapters written in the New World.
The history, cultures, and belief systems, the shattering events of slavery and the Middle Passage, the political, economic, and social institutions, all of it gathered and assembled and given place and perspective until we're finally able to say, here is an encyclopedia that does for African and African-American cultures what the first encyclopedia did for Europe, its sons and daughters, 2 centuries ago.
The second development is the new multimedia technology that the computer makes possible. We have finally a technology that can explore and explain the expressive features, music and dance, art and cinema, literature and storytelling that are the heart of the cultural achievements of people of African descent. Du Bois himself, with characteristic insight, expressed the centrality of music to Black life by placing an epigraph at the head of each of the essays in his wonderful book, The Souls of Black Folk. Its presence signifies that something of the souls of Black folk can only be recovered through their music.
Du Bois, of course, was bound to the printed page. But now in the electronic book, we're able to give you the music itself. It's now possible to give musical voice to print on the page, to make real what the slave narratives call the talking book.